Good morning, day 4. It is Thursday, and I just watched the challenge and looked the Instagram challenge up. I'm sorry, I'm really tired. I didn't go to bed until like 11, and then for some reason I woke up at like 3:30 and couldn't get back to sleep. So I'm very tired. It's 6 o'clock now, so 6:30 now. But I looked up the Instagram challenge, and this is an all or nothing kind of day because the booktube challenge is to cosplay a character and the Instagram challenge is to cosplay a character. So I have ideas for this. I just don't know that I have what it takes to do what I want to do, because I've always wanted to do cosplay of the main character in Winter's Kiss, but I don't have like a pretty dress to use for that. And then for like when she's not wearing dresses, I don't feel like there's enough identifying factors that you'd be able to know who I was supposed to be. So, I don't know. I can't decide. We'll see what I end up doing, because I can't think of somebody else, but I'm going to think on this today, because I'd really like to do this because I really like cosplay. I just don't know if I have anything to do what I want to do. I'm sure I have enough to do something, but I'm one of those people that's like, if I can't do what I actually want to do, then I'm probably not going to do it, which is terrible, but we'll see if I can put something together. So I think I figured out what I can use for the cosplay that I want to do, and I'm really excited about it, but I have to wait until I get home from work. And I don't get home until like 5:30, so yeah. And then I forgot yesterday, I was like, oh, then I'm going to come home and do nothing but read. No, I have to go to the grocery store on the way home, and then I have to make brownies because one of my coworkers is getting married this weekend, so we're doing like a little mini like wedding shower thing, and I said I'd bring brownies. And then one of my other coworkers had a death in her family, so I told her I would get the stuff that she promised to bring, so she doesn't have to worry about anything. And so I have more to do this afternoon after work than I thought I did, but hopefully today moves quickly, and then I can come home, get the brownies started, and then do my cosplay Instagram and video. Well, today was very exciting. I had a really good day. I had some training today for a new role that I'm taking on, and I'm really, really excited about it. So I'm looking forward to getting started on that. I'm heading to the grocery store now to pick up some stuff, and then I have to make brownies and try to do my cosplay. So that's what I'm up to right now. I just finished City of Dragons on audiobook, so I'm probably going to listen to Wolf in White Van, even though I'm not technically outside, but I just am not going to finish it completely outside, so I'm just going to go ahead and finish it on audiobook when I can. So yep, I'm pretty sure my neighbors think I'm legit crazy, because I was definitely out there looking like this with this. And so it looks normal from up here. So cosplay, the Winter's Curse. This is the third book. Looks normal. Well, normal. It looks like cosplay from here. And then I'm wearing shorts and flip-flops because it's too damn hot to put on anything else. And I was only doing them from here up, so yeah. Don't I look crazy? Yeah. Now I gotta get all this bronzer off my face and do the other part of the cosplay. Now I look really crazy because I'm not wearing the rest of the costume, but I still have this on my forehead. Special. Probably gonna forget that's there, so when in an hour I'm just vlogging and that's on my forehead, don't ask questions. Okay, I should really start making brownies because it's 7:30 and I haven't done that. You know what else I haven't done? I haven't read anything, not one page today. I've listened to plenty of audiobook, but done 0 actual reading. Right, so I'm back with chocolate on my shirt and probably my face. And like I said earlier, I finished the City of Dragons. I really liked this one. It definitely felt like an intermediate book, so there was a lot of really cool stuff about the Elderlings, like super, super cool stuff about the Elderlings, but it was obvious that we were like building to this kind of confrontation, and I'm interested to see where it's gonna go in the last book. I can't believe that I'm on to the 4th book in this quartet already. Like, I don't feel like there's enough book left to really explain everything that I want to know, so we'll see. I got to a point where like she was talking about certain things, which I can't even say because spoilers, but it made me want to start the Realm of the Elderlings arc all the way back over, because I feel like with some of the stuff we find out in this quartet, some of the stuff really early on becomes like you would just see it in a completely different light. So I feel like I'm going to eventually go back and read them, because I do want to read them in the physical form instead of just an audiobook eventually. So I feel like I'm going to go back and start from the beginning and just have this whole different perspective on the entire set of trilogies and quartets, because there's just so many layers and so much depth, and just I love it. I love it so much. I ended up listening to some more of Wolf and White Van. I did not do that outside. I did that in my car, which is sort of kind of outside, but I can't. It's too freaking hot. It's just too hot, and I don't want to deal with it. So I finished my audiobook halfway home, and I pulled over and I switched over to Wolf and White Van, and I got a lot more out of it than I did in the first 24 pages, because I felt distracted when I was listening to it while I was walking, because I was just so hot and miserable. So when I was listening to this on the way home, I felt more engaged with the book, and so I was starting to really kind of understand and pick out plot points, and I'm interested to see where things are going and kind of what some of the things he's alluding to have to do with. I know a lot of people say if you like Ready Player One, you'll like this, and I kind of see why people say that, but I don't really think it has any real solid parallels to Ready Player One, so we'll see. I've pretty much decided that this book, which is my read a book in a day, I'm gonna read on Sunday, just because I don't have time to do it during the week. Today I knew I wasn't gonna have time. Tomorrow after work I'm meeting my husband again to go do more poker roads, and then Saturday we may or may not meet up with some people and do a few things, but Sunday is all mine. All mine. And so I'm going to definitely read this one on Sunday. And the one that I haven't touched yet is the one I've been most excited about. The one that I was given unknown people at the library the side eye because they wouldn't return it. And it's because it's so much bigger than I expected it to. I know I'm gonna love this. I know I'm gonna love it. But this is basically in Booktubeathon probably my lowest priority. If I finish the erotic stories for Punjabi widows, if I finish that one, then I'm gonna immediately start this. But I really wanted to get to that one first, even though that one I own and this one is a library copy. But let's be real here, guys. If I don't get to it before I have to turn it back into the library, I'm just gonna buy it, because I'm gonna buy it anyways. I know I'm gonna like this. I don't know why I've been waiting for the library copy all this time, but nonsense. Anyways, so I am waiting for my brownies to finish. I'm going to try to edit some of this so that I can read while it's exporting. Then I'm gonna get my brownies, probably gonna drink a beer, and I'm gonna settle in for the night, and it's gonna be fantastic. So let's get on to those things. Look at the outside kitty pile. They're grooming each other. See, this is the other reason why I'm having a hard time really like making the jump to bring Einstein inside, because I think that Ringleader will be sad, because I think they're buddies. They've been spending a lot more time with each other, so I don't know, I'm so conflicted. If anybody's had experience bringing cats indoors, I would really love some tips because it's a struggle, y'all. Brownie time! That was really creepy. Delicious. False alarm. It's not brownie time. It is, however, beer time. So, we have our beer out here in the garage. We have a mini fridge on top of our freezer, and it's full of beer. Well, beer and chicken bouillon. I don't know why that's there. I really don't. But yeah, and we have this awesome sign that we won at a local, it's like a food, well, it's a grocery store that has a cafe, and it used to be locally owned, and now it's an Earth Fare, which I'm okay with Earth Fare. But it used to be this grocery store called Harvest, and it was amazing. And they did this really cool like beer and food night, and we actually met some people that now I work at the same company as them now. I didn't at the time, but they were really encouraging about me applying there, which was awesome. And it was just a good time. So we won that sign, and it's in our garage next to our beer fridge. I don't know why I told that story, but that's what you get when I vlog, but I don't do any actual reading. I talk about random crap. Oh, and you can see that right there? I don't think you can see it. It's blurry. This is that was our cake topper for our wedding cake. Again, random. I've got my book, my bullet journal. I'm gonna watch some YouTube videos. I've got my beer. I've got my brownie. It's time to edit. Once I get the last of this footage edited, I'm gonna just settle down and read with the like hour I have before I have to go to bed. But I'm gonna call it a night tonight as far as the vlog goes, and I will see you tomorrow.